Hey, I'm KIC, and I wanted to just kind of right off the top here take a look at something that I just kind of, glanced by at the last one. I wanted to look at the fire spell and the ice spell. We didn't really look into those. The primal manifestation of raw fire that'll incinerate the flesh off your foes and ignite them into an eternal grave. Or pile of ash. Cast this tier 1 spell through a fire spell cast. Looks like you have 3 options for it as a dot. Damage over time, sets foes ablaze on impact. As an area of effect, ignites nearby foes on impact. Or stack, consecutive impacts amplify intensity. Or maybe that just means it does all 3 of those. I'm not sure. Then we have the Ice Spike spell, a highly destructive manifestation of ice that'll ice burn the flesh of your foes while shattering their animated corpse. This is a tier 2 spell that is cast through an ice spell cast. That blue is really hard to read over that background. Let me see if that's a little easier to read. There you go. Precise, lethally accurate manifestation of ice. Shatter, chance to shatter limbs on impact and amplify, empowered by enemy ice burn stacks. Okay. Well, that sounds pretty cool. I mean, I think that sounds pretty cool. I mean, that is kind of why we are playing, after all, is to enjoy the sheer insanity that is sorcery in the 7 Days to Die world. There are a whole host of mods I kind of want to check out, and depending on how this goes, I mean, I would kind of like to do maybe some showcases on some of those mods, but the problem with that is you generally need to play a lot of the game before you really understand how the mod works and can really speak to it. And anything more than, I just ran around for 8 game hours, aren't I special? Because, I mean, I don't want to do that. If I'm going to talk about something, I want to be able to talk about it fairly concisely, if not intelligently. And I just don't think I could do that based on playing for a handful of hours, game hours. I mean, maybe a good week or 2 in game is what I would need, I think. Something along those lines. I want a really good chunk of time so I can really, experience everything and learn all of the quirks and the ins and outs of stuff, and maybe not everything, but a good portion of it, enough to really feel like I know what's going on. We're just going to keep killing these guys here because, we need the experience. Go ahead and collect all those, madam. You're next. There you go. Give you something to think about. Oh, I just barely missed her head there, but miss I did. Let's go ahead and chop a couple of these guys up. We need a few more stones. This is probably not the best way to do it, but we need a few of them right now, so whatever. We need to replace some arrows. That's mainly what's going on here. Oh, stone axe. There you go. I want my little bonus of rocks. Not to mention, I want my arrows back. Now, I noticed there's a little thing going on here. You got some swirly-dirly whirlies there going on. What the crap is that about? I've seen this before, and I've meant to look into that to see what that means, and I have completely forgotten. My bad. I almost got hit there. I noticed that when I was originally just kind of testing the mod and running around on my own, and I've completely forgot, so if you know what that's about, I'll probably look it up between now and the next episode, but in case I forget again, will you do me a favor and tell me what that's about? Does that mean that maybe I do more damage if I hit them with one of those spells that they got kind of floating around them? Or maybe they're immune to it? I'm not sure how to interpret that just yet. These guys are a pain in the butt to hit because, of course, they're just running around with their arms all up covering their face. And yet, still shot that guy in the face. Anytime I can do that on those guys, I'm pretty pleased with myself. Here, let's just go ahead and shoot you and pick up that rock. I'm gonna move right quick just because I think there might be someone around. Look at that. Holy crap, dude. I didn't even, I literally didn't see, I didn't hear. I just had a gut feeling. And it's mainly just due to how many zombies are running around right now. It is just zombie central at the moment. Look at that. We will take some ammunition for the rifle as well as some steel arrows for this craptacular bow. I'm hopeful that we'll be able to get a better bow at some point. I would love to find a tier 6 compound bow. That would be excellent. Hint, hint, game. Hint, hint. Do we have anything out of this guy? We don't have... Now let's harvest this right here. We should be able to get a bone out of that. The bone we are going to turn into a bone knife. And I'm going to say we drop the nitrate animal rotting flesh for the moment. We are really close to another level. So let's go back to this guy and do another... Nope, wrong one, that one. Let's do another pack mule if we can. We need strength level 2. We got 4 points available. There we go. That's going to leave an extra point. We are no longer as encumbered. We are still encumbered, just not as encumbered. And we will keep on keeping on. Wow, look at that. We're going to scrap that, but I will gladly take 3 duct tape at this stage of the game. That is excellent. Got a paper mill over here. That might be a good place to find some coal. Just kind of thinking about it. We got someone coming out over here. At this game stage, and I do mean that quite literally as in the game stage, that's something that's an internal number that keeps going. Where's our game stage? Game stage 4. I don't think we're going to have too many running zombies. Could be mistaken on that one, but I don't think we're going to. I'll be honest, I'm super tempted right now to just bust out the rifle and take him out. It would be loud, but it would be fast, and we are running really short on arrows. So I need to stop and craft some more of those guys. Where are my arrows? Let's just do another 11, whatever we can do quickly. Quickly. There we go, there's another level. Gonna give you something to think about while I run by and grab that arrow. Give you something to think about while I run by and shoot you in the face with another arrow. Okay, she should be done. Large madam needs another one to the head. And then another one to the head to fall down. And I think she's going to be another 2 to the head. Alright, maybe only 1. Whatever. Fine. Doesn't matter. I'm happy either way. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying. Paper mill. Paper mill. Paper mill or houses. What do we have over here? Doggos. Let's not go to the doggos. I'm thinking the paper mill might have some furnaces, that sort of thing. Which, if it does, that would be excellent, because we could presumably harvest the coal out of those guys. Hi, how you doing? Yep, I thought I better turn. Hi, how you doing? Ah, crud. Madam, I'm not going to get anything done today. I'm just going to be juggling zombies, which... I mean, I want some experience, so I guess we're just going to get a boatload of experience today. I was expecting her to get up and mess up my aim, and then she didn't, and that pretty much messed up my aim. Go figure. Oh man, it is just crazy construction worker madness over here. I need to look at that fire spell again, by the way. I don't think we have a fire conjure or a fire spellcast. So I don't think we can do anything with it, but wouldn't mind taking a look again. And it looks like the shamway is open. The back door is open for the shamway. That's what that was. I didn't realize that's what everyone came out of. That might not be a bad thing to go into for early days. We could use a little food, water, etc. I would appreciate if you would fall down, because I need to make more arrows. That's as many as we can make, because we are out of feathers. Holy crap-a-doodle. I need some of those back, thank you. Oh, crud, I totally whiffed. I know, I don't think you really whiff with an arrow so much as you just miss. Work with me. Come on, little arrows. I don't want to leave you. Put one in that guy's good old helmet. And one in your helmet again. Is everyone done? You're not done. It's like you got about a half a second to get a free headshot if you can get it. You should be done with a body shot, so I'm just going to body shot you. Yeah, this is the shamway back here. I didn't even realize that's what they had opened up. It's funny because I was kind of thinking I might not be opposed to going in the shamway. I'm going to put those guys back. I'm going to take the shams. I'm going to leave a lot of the other stuff. Let's just get out of here. That's fine. We are getting close to daytime ending. Daytime ending, that's what I'm trying to say. I was wanting to run through this place quickly in the hopes of identifying some coal that we could harvest, but it doesn't seem like it. I'm just going to hop upstairs here. I realize I'm going to have zombies following me, and that's fine. Gonna leave. Nope, wrong way. I'm gonna get out of this place. This doesn't have what I'm looking for right away, so it's not really worth wandering through, I don't think. We still need some more feathers, so I'm gonna say we make a quick beeline here for this bird's nest. As well as if we can find any others, we should make a beeline for them. We also need to harvest more fire essence, because that is indeed the whole point of this adventure, so I'm going to keep on going north. I want to kind of open up a little more of the map. I'm hoping that we'll see like a burnt forest, because that's really kind of where you want to go early on in the game if you can, just for efficiency's sake. Now, I'm not saying that's a good idea. I would generally not advise going into the burnt forest early on unless you know what you're doing. It's not a very friendly place. It's not as bad as the wasteland. And in some respects, it could be safer than a regular forest. I mean, a regular forest could be filled with bears and wolves, and I mean, I guess you could technically have them in the burnt one too, but I think the spawn rate might be a little lower there, comparatively, so, you know, just some thoughts there. Let's keep on wandering. We're filling in this area pretty well. I don't even pay attention where we are on the map. Where are we at here? About dead center for north-south, but east-west is going to be a fair amount. We're quite a bit to the east. So I guess the question would be, which way do we go if this is not going to pan out? That looks like forest over there with an apartment building way out there. That's interesting. Oh, we got a crap ton of corn over here. That might not be a bad idea to stop for that. I wouldn't mind checking out some houses. Probably should find one and clear it for the night. I think that would be an advisable thing to do. So why don't we go ahead and do that? We've got just under 2 hours to clear a house. I am going to stop and check that backpack just because you never know. Well, I think what I'd like to do is clear a house and just hang out there for the night. Or, you know, kind of in the general vicinity. My usual MO is that I can't really just sit still. I tend to go wandering around even at night because I'm an idiot. But I can at least kind of wander nearby. We can do that. We can find some stuff to do out here. I wouldn't mind killing that pig. Nope. Ah, crap. Don't use it. I did not mean to do that. That is unfortunate. We need to make some bandages now. And I don't know that we have any cloth. Well, we're going into a house, so there will probably be some curtains, so that's good. Oh, man, I totally did not mean to do that. And I guess we have a couple of... There's a snake nearby. There it is. We do have some aloe cream, so we have one way of regaining some health for the time being, but that's going to be way less than what we would have gotten from that bandage, which has just now been wasted. It's amazing. It's awesome. It's terrible. There we go. We'll just go and sneak kill that guy. Did I... Let's see, I thought we had one of those. Go ahead and use that. There we go. We'll get some nice snake leather as well as some snake meat. Fair amount of meat from that guy. I mean, really. We've got an hour to clear this house. I would kind of like to... Well, give him something to think about. Let's give him something to think about, and we'll just make a door. Secure wood door. We're going to pop that guy down right here. There we go. And we need to run through this place quickly. Quickly. This is probably a good time to invest some points into sneak attacks to do more damage. Because that could have been an instant kill right there. So maybe we'll do that right quick. Here, let's go to the footy stuff, and we're going to do a hidden strike. That's going to give us an extra 50% damage. That really can be the difference between death and not death, so, or re-death, I don't know. Undeath. Whatever it is. Should probably put a couple more points into stealth stuff, just generally speaking. We're about to hit another level here. Trying to make sure we don't have anyone right here in the corner there. We're going to have someone, if not in the bathroom, then coming out that other door. Here, let's run out here before we get caught behind it. Oh crap, they're coming in up here, aren't they? Wait a minute, which way are you guys coming in from? Are you coming in from the back door? What are they doing out there? Okay, I don't... Is it in the... Oh, maybe it's in the attic. Alright, I need to run. That sounds like that could be the attic. Nope, that's right here. Okay, open it up, guys. I don't want to bust out my rifle, but I will do it if I need to. I don't have enough arrows to do this. Crud, I was hoping to do this with stealth, at which point we would be perfectly adequately equipped. I only have time to click for one. I'm going to get the arrow back from him, though. That'll help. There we go. Okay, I need a few more of these guys quickly. Oh, dang it. He didn't see me. He had lost track. That's a shame. That's fine. We're okay. We are just fine. It's not like the zombies suddenly get magically super strong once it hits 10 o'clock. They just get to be a little bit more of a pain in the butt, that's all. And if nothing else, we still have a bunch of steel arrows we can switch to. So we're not without our resources here. Steel arrows would definitely increase the damage being done, but I mean, I would prefer a better bow to do that as well. So 7 flame spells in there. And a bunch of steel arrows. Kind of tempted to switch to those for the moment because we have run out of small stones. I knew that was going to happen too. So we're going to go ahead and use our steel arrows. I'm okay with this. I don't mind. I would like to clear out this house if I can. Check the backpack here. A sorcerer bandana. Spirit 1%. Essence harvest. Fire, ice, and lightning 5%. It gives a little armor, a little cold and heat resistance. Let us wear that. Excellent. Now, my hunch is that we still have some zombies in the house. So I'm going to climb very deliberately. Wait a minute, we don't have a finished house up here, do we? We sure don't. Okay, so we don't have anyone else up here. That is good news. I can work with that. Washing machine, this is something I want as well. So that's going to be better, because the green and whatever are all backwards, if I remember right. We'll scrap that guy, because I wanted some more grass fibers anyway. I might want to just place a bedroll in here. This kind of can be the beginning of our operations. Not really planning on staying in one area long, but we could potentially start out with some stuff in here. Let's go back down into the kitchen. I think I heard the pig getting hit out there. That was super loud. I was not in stealth. Let's get in stealth. Because with my luck, I'm going to have some zombie respawn in here, and I'm just not going to be ready for it. Oh, check that out. I need to stop doing that. I've gotten into the habit of collecting everything with the R button. You know what I mean. The loud pick up all. It's not a good idea. You shouldn't do that unless you know where you are, or you have the gear, or the equipment. I guess that's kind of the same thing. the health, the skill points, all that stuff to kind of manage it. Don't really right now. I'm kind of tempted to take that guy apart. Sure, we'll take some bottles of acid. I don't know that we can make a wheel right now. Can we make a wheel? Nope, we need some science for that. That's fine. I kind of figured that was the case, but it's not going to be that long before we're ready to put together a mini bike. At least it sure seems that way. Scrap that Tandykin. There you go. Scrap that Tandykin. That was a loud one, my bad. I don't normally want dog food, but I did learn along the way in my Alpha 17 series that dog food does have its uses. As do those curtains that I just destroyed. It's fine. I really need the cloth more than I need them to conceal anything. Dang it, did it yet again. More acid. Wow, alright. If this were pre-17.1, I think it was, or 17.2, I forget, 4 acid at this stage of the game would be amazing. As it stands, you know, it's not bad. It's cool. So we got ourselves a bunch of fire spells here. I thought one of them said flame spell when I picked it up, but maybe it said fire spell. I don't know what happens when we scrap this. I'm going to guess it turns into fire essence. I don't really want to scrap it. I kind of think it's probably worth keeping around. We cannot make any steel arrows. Oh, yes, we can. Look at that. I was thinking you needed a table for them, but nope, we can do that in hand. That is super convenient. I'm actually super pleased to see that. Oh, and you know what we can do? We can modify this, and we can have ourselves a nice red wrench. The red spanner of spanning. I mean, it actually does more damage than that. It's not quite as much as that guy, but, you know, whatever. Where are we at with this sort of thing with levels and points? Oh, I would like to get some higher quality stuff here, so we could go with some intellect. That's going to give us 1 level of quality. That's probably a good thing. I mean, really, I should just do that now here. Fine, let's do that. Do we have any... Yes, we do. Okay, perfect. Let's make ourselves a new... Crap, we don't have any stones, do we? That was the whole problem with arrows. No stones. And we got a lot of zombies around. Okay, it's fine. Everything's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, she's going to be a problem, though. Alright, we got to get rid of this zombie here. And I would appreciate it if you would stop. Okay. I'm hoping that that arrow is still there, because I want that back. I kind of hate that I'm using them, but at the same time, I kind of need to. We should be able to harvest a few of these at a time. There we go. I mean, at some point, you are basically making as loud a sound as you will make. And there's no point to stop swinging, but I do like to not hit that point right away. If nothing else, we'll get a little fire essence from doing this. We still need to grab that. We still need more coal. This will get us some coal, so this does have its use. It is worthwhile. I'm just making sure there are no zombies sneaking up. I think this is all I'm going to do, though. I'm just going to finish this guy off, so a couple more hits here. One more after this. There we go. That's where I'm going to leave that. I don't want to spend a bunch of time on that. We got a few more stones, so we can go ahead and create a new axe. We can create a new wooden bow. I'm not going to sweat creating a new club. I mean, we probably have enough metal to do that. I didn't really pay attention to that, but we probably do. But I'm going to break this guy down. This is going to be really loud. I shouldn't do that. Yeah, that didn't result in anything I wanted. That didn't help any. So here, let's switch out the axe. We'll scrap that guy. Switch to our bow here. We're going to go to an ammunition type we don't have. We'll put that down there, and then because we should have our die on something that matters, we're going to put it on the bow, because that's going to be the primary damage dealer for quite a while. I mean, realistically. And then we'll do another, sure, 27 of those. We need to get a little more wood, so I should probably go scrap some of these chairs that are up here. There was at least one or two. I don't know, maybe it's just the one, but whatever. We have a lot of options at hand. We can collect chairs, we can collect trees, all that sort of thing. Trees would be a good idea because we need the fire essence still, as well as we can just plain use the wood. So I think right there is where we're going to leave it. I'm going to just drop off some stuff in this cabinet because I don't really want to carry it around, so we'll drop that off in there. I don't think we need these fibers. I'm not going to make a bedroll at this point. It's just a little too late for that. I think this is fine. We'll drop off the lead. I mean, not that I'm ever going to come back for this stuff, but if I ever think to come back for this stuff, there it is. I don't know. Can we make anything out of this right quick? I wouldn't mind a leather poncho since we're out in the hot. We're out in the heat. But we need to slay some more animals before we can do that. So I think that's where I'm going to leave it for right now. Whether I go and wander out in the middle of the night, I don't know. You'll have to come back and find out on the next one. So I'll catch you that one. Until then, thanks for watching. See you later.